Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we will study about the continuous probability distribution. The most important continuous probability distribution is the normal probability distribution. According to your syllabus, you will study about the normal probability distribution. So these are some properties of the normal probability distribution. The first is it is continuous type of probability distribution. Continuous type of distribution means in this the variable is continuous. So if variable is continuous, we use the normal probability distribution. Number second, it has two parameters, mu and sigma. Mu is the population mean, sigma is the population standard deviation. Number third, mu is the mean, variance is equal to sigma square, or standard deviation will be square root of variance is sigma. If you plot the data of the continuous variable and the graph is symmetrical bell shape, the mean, median, mode will be equal 100%. So this is the property of the normal probability distribution, mean equal to median equal to mode. Number 5, the graph of normal distribution is bell shape curve or symmetrical distribution. This is the graph between the midpoints or observations and frequencies. You have already plot the frequency polygon, frequency curve and histogram. If you plot the data with frequencies and the graph is bell shape or symmetrical, so is called normal graph. So the graph of the normal distribution is bell shape, curve or symmetrical. And the total area under the curve will be equal to 100% in percentage, in probability will be equal to 1, and this is the center point 0, and this is the x-axis. Left hand side will be maximum minus infinity, right hand side will be plus infinity. The range of the data lies between minus infinity to plus infinity, and this is the center. And center line divide the data area percentage probability into two equal parts, 50% left hand side, 50% right hand side. So next property is the total area under the curve and above the horizontal axis is equal to 1. Total area above the horizontal axis and under the curve equal to 1. The mean lies at the center of the graph at this point, because you know that mean, median, mode measure the central value of the data. The mode, which is the point on the horizontal axis where the curve is the maximum, occur at x is equal to mu. This mu represents the mean, lies at the center, and center indicate highest point, maximum point, and according to definition of mode, most frequent, most repeated, highest frequency is called mode or model class. So this indicate the highest point of the frequency. So the mode, which is the point on the horizontal axis, the mode lies at this point, is the value of x where the curve is the maximum. At this point curve is the maximum. Occur at x is equal to mu, mean. So mean, median, mode will be equal, 100% equal if the 50% area lies right hand side, 50% left hand side. It's called symmetry. And this is the next property. This is the formula of the normal distribution. If x is a normal random variable, you know that in property distribution we use the word random variable instead of variable with mean, mu, variance sigma squared. Then the equation or formula of the normal curve is this. F of x, in general we use f of x for any function 1 upon sigma standard deviation under the root sign 2 pi into e raised to the power, this is the power of this, minus half in bracket x minus mu upon sigma whole square. And you have used this type of function in integration of the exponential function in mathematics. So the range of the x between minus infinity to plus infinity, mu will be also between minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus infinity to plus infinity indicate maybe minimum value and maximum value. Sigma, standard deviation of variance, is always positive, so it will be greater than or equal to 0. So f of x, normal property distribution, x, random variable, this x, we will use x for any given value condition. Mu, mean of distribution, sigma, standard deviation, pi is the constant term given in your calculator, the value of pi 3.14159, e 2.718, so on. You have used this in previous video in Poisson property distribution. So this is the formula of the normal distribution, complicated formula, lengthy formula. With the help of integration you can find the probability, but we will use the normal property distribution table only for saving the time. And next, the distribution of a normal random variable with mean mu equal to 0. Distribution of a normal random variable with mean mu equal to 0, exact 0, and standard deviation sigma equal to 1 is called a standard normal distribution. So if you calculate the mean and standard deviation of the data, mean lies at the center of the data. If the values are negative positive, mean may be 0. If values are only positive, mean lies at the center of the data and graph is bell shape, and standard deviation is 1, is called standard normal distribution. This is the normal distribution and standard normal distribution. The distribution of a normal random variable with mean mu and standard deviation sigma equal to 1 is called a standard normal distribution. With the help of a standard normal distribution, all the values of the probability of given condition with mu and sigma are given in normal property distribution table. So with the help of transformation we will simplify this function. You have done in integration. For complicated function we use the transformation. For simplification, if you apply the transformation for this part and then differentiate the transformation and substitute the values of the new variable instead of old variable in term of new variable, and then integrate, you will obtain the new function. So standard normal distribution, we can transform all the range of the values of any normal random variable x into a new set of values of a normal random variable z. So apply the transformation for this. X minus mu upon sigma is equal to, suppose z represent the z distribution or normal distribution, z distribution, with mean equal to 0, standard deviation equal to 1. If substitute here mu is equal to 0, sigma equal to 1, so z will be equal to x, indicate x is equal to z with new values of the z. So new function will be like this. If you substitute x minus mu upon sigma whole square equal to z will be z square minus half, and sigma will be cancelled by the derivative, because if you differentiate this function and apply the quotient rule of derivative, you are done in integration and differentiation both. If you apply the quotient rule of derivative in this, the derivative of dz will be equal to 1 upon sigma dx. But this derivation and integration is not included in this course you have done in mathematics. So new function will be in term of f of z 1 upon root 2 pi e minus half z square. So I have explained in short, if you apply the transformation for this function and differentiate the transformation and then integrate the new function, you will obtain this term, and then integrate according to the range of the values given condition, you will obtain the probability of the given condition. Okay, but we will use table. So now we will solve the question. Normal distribution, page number 197, question number 1. This is the first question of your book, page number 197. Question is given a normal distribution with mu equal to 40, sigma equal to 6. Find the area below 32, the area above 27, area between 42 and 51, the x value that has 45% of the area below it, x value that has 13% of the area above it. Okay. So in this question the statement is given, this word is given normal distribution, but in other question this word and this statement will be unknown, not given. Okay. But you know that in probability we assume that in normal distribution we assume that the data is normally distribution, either this word normal distribution is given or not given. We decide according to the variable. If the variable is continuous, then we will apply the normal distribution. So how we will decide? Suppose this word is not given normal distribution. This is the mean 40 and sigma 6, mean 40, sigma 6. With the help of 40 and 6, mean and sigma, we will find the probability. Same as you know that in binomial distribution, if n and p are known, then we can find the probability. In Poisson distribution, if the mean is given, then you can find the probability with the help of table or formula both. Same as here, we have two parameters, mean and sigma. With the help of mean and sigma, standard deviation, we will find the probability. This would indicate the type of the variable, the area below 32. You know that the area is continuous. Area is always continuous. Okay. So the area below 32, or find the probability below 32, the proportion of the below 32, all are same. So we'll find the probability or area below 32. In this question, this is not given find the probability, but with the help of probability, first we will find the probability, then you can find the area in percentage or in terms of probability, because probability and percentage both are same. The probability lies between 0 and 1, percentage lies between 0 and 100%. So the area below 32. So we will use this transformation. This is the given data, mu 40 for all the parts, sigma equal to 6 for all the parts, but for a part the value of x. In general we use the variable x for any variable. Area, instead of long term or word area, you can use x. So substitute the value of x, mu, sigma, 32, 40 and 6. Simplify this, you will obtain minus 1.33. And this is the diagram. You can understand the question, this part. This is the normal distribution, curve of the normal distribution, range lies between minus infinity to plus infinity, but in this we will find the probability of below 32. The mean lies at the center of the data, mu will be equal to 40, and area below 32 means less than equal to 30. And why this is less than and equal to, this is the most important thing. In binomial and Poisson distribution, if the statement is below 32 means up to 31, from 0 to 31. But in normal distribution, area below 32, x less than 32 or x less than equal to 32, both are same. Why? Because area is continuous, variable is continuous. If you write x less than 32, 31.99999 and so on will be approximately equal to 32 but less than equal to 32. X less than 32 means maybe 31.99999. This is the less than 32 but approximately equal to 32 because this is the continuous. So for continuous, if you write less than or less than equal to 32, both are same. So total area under the curve, if you collect the data, average is 40 and 32 will be less than this 40. So find this area. Find this area below 32. Okay, how many observations in collected data less than 32, or you can say the area below 32 in percentage or in terms of probability. So below 32, mean lies at the center, mean is 40. So below 32, suppose this point represents the 32, find this area. Okay, so the value is minus 1.33, same as the Poisson and binomial distribution. In normal distribution table given on page number 8 in this video, minus 1.33, this is the value of Z and this is the area of the probability. In this part, the value of Z is minus 1.33. After transformation X, we write in this format. Instead of X, we write here Z. Notation will be same as 32 transform into minus 1.33. This is the new value after transformation. If X below 32 less than equal to 32 or Z less than equal to minus 1.33, both are same. Okay, after transformation used for simplification, because the range of the X from minus infinity to plus infinity very large range, but you can transform into very small range. The range of the data from minus infinity to plus infinity to after transformation will be minus 3 point something, 3.99 to plus 3.999. So Z is minus 1.33. With the help of Z, we will find the probability. Probability in percentage will be area. So we will find the probability from normal probability distribution table given on page number this. Minus 1.33 is the value of Z. So where is minus 1.33? This table is the same as the log table. We will read after decimal first value in this column and second value in this row. So minus 1.33 means minus 1.3 and 0.03 both will be read as minus 1.33. So the corresponding value is this value 0.09176. Okay, so 0.09176 approximately equal to 8. So this is the probability of below 32. So you can say the probability below 32 is 0.09, or the area below 32 in probability is the 0.09, or you can say the probability of below 32 values will be 0.09, or you can say the area below 32 is only 9.18%. This indicates only 9% data is below 32. Okay. Now next part, the area above 27. Above 27 greater than equal to 27 or greater than all 27 are same because the variable is continuous. So substitute in same transformation, x27 minus 40/6, simplify, you will obtain minus 2.17. And you know that for greater than or equal to, x transform into z, 27 transform into minus 2.17. For greater than, we always write 1 minus property of z less than equal to same value. I have already explained in binomial and Poisson distribution, because the total probability equal to 1. The question is, suppose this is the 27, this is the 40 mean and This is the 27 at this point. The value 27 lies at this point. The condition is area above 27. This shaded area indicate the above 27. Above 27, range of the above 27 is from 27 to infinite, very long range. So if you subtract from total probability 1 below area, you will obtain same value, because the total probability is the 1. If you subtract the probability of this less area from 1, you will obtain above area. So we convert same as the Poisson and binomial distribution greater than equal to 1 minus probability of z less than equal to minus 2.17, and then we will find this value from normal probability distribution table, minus 2.17. So page number 7, minus 2.1, and this is the 7, minus 2.17, the value is 0.01500. 0.01500. Subtract from 1, you will obtain 0.9850. So probability of above 27, the area above 27 is 0.9850 in terms of probability, or you can say the 98.5% data is above 27. 98.5% data is more than 27 in collected data. Next part, between 42 and 51. Third part, between 42 and 51, we will substitute one by one both values. First substitute 42, you will obtain 0.33. If you substitute 51 here, 1.83. So x transform into z, 42 into 0.33, 51 transform into 1.83. For this type of condition, you know that first we write the above value, z less than equal to 1.83 minus sign z less than equal to 0.33, same as the binomial and Poisson distribution. For this type of condition, for between two values, we subtract from the above value the lower value. So this is the 42, suppose this is the 51. Why 42 after this value? Because center lies at the 42, mean is 40. So above 42 means more than this value. Between 42 and 51, so we will find from this point to below means less than equal to 51, less than equal to upper value 1.8351, means from this point to this point. 50 less than 51 means from minus infinity to 51, and the required condition is from 42 to 51. If you subtract from this point minimum value to 51, the value of minimum value to 41, you will obtain the middle area. So this less than 51 means less than equal to 1.83 minus subtract the lower area of the 42 means the lower value or z less than equal to 0.33 of the 42. So we will find this value, probability of this value from table 1.83 and 0.33 given on page number 9. 1.833 first, 1.8 this and 3. So 1.83, 0.96638, 0.96638, and for 0.33, 0.3 and 3, 0.62930, 0.62930, subtract both values, you will obtain 0.3371. The probability of between 42 and 51 is the 0.3371, or you can say between 42 and 51 we have 33.7% data, or area according to the question, the area between 42 and 51 is 33.7%. Okay, So in these three parts A, B and C, the value of x are given and value of mu and sigma are also known or given. So first we transform x into z and then find the probability of this value of z from table. In next part, the value of x is unknown. ABC part, value of x is given, probability is unknown. D and E part, x value is unknown, find the x values that has 45% is the probability is given, 45% of the area below it. In this, find the x value that has 13% of the area above it. So using same transformation, we will find the value of x in opposite direction. Opposite direction means in A, B and C part, first we transform x into z and then with the help of z we find the probability. In D and E part, probability is given. In opposite direction, first we will find from the probability the value of z using the same table, and then with the help of z we will find the x. So what is the procedure? Total area in terms of probability is 1, and this is the graph of the normal distribution, bell-shaped curve. This point divide the area into two equal parts, 50% left hand side, 50% right hand side. Condition is find the x value when the below area is 45%. In A, B, C part, probability is unknown, value of x is known. X is known, probability unknown. But in this part, x is unknown, probability is known. Okay, so x less than equal to x, we will find this x when the probability is 45%. 45% means 0.45, and using this probability 0.45 we will find the value of z. With the help of probability we will find the instead of value of x, value of z. So in the area of the probability we will find this value and then corresponding value of z. The value of z is minus 0.13. Page number 8, find in this area where is 0.45. This is the 0.45 approximately equal to 0.44828 is approximately equal to 0.45. Exact value is not given here. You can take approximate value, or you can take average of the two different values. You can take this value or this value, but this is both are less than, you can take this value and this value. The value will be minus 0.13. This is the value of z. With the help of probability we will find the value of z corresponding in opposite direction. The value is minus 0.13. So value is minus 0.13. So this is the value of z. Now then substitute the value of z in same transformation. You have used this transformation in A, B and C part. If you multiply sigma by z will be equal to sigma z, write this mu left hand side will be plus mu, then you can find x. Both are same because x is unknown. Here x is unknown. With the help of value of z, mu and sigma, because in this transformation you have four unknown z, x, mu, sigma. So if mu, sigma and z are known, then you can find x. So substitute here value of sigma 6, z this value minus 0.13, mu 40, simplify, the value of x is 39.22. So if the area is below 32, this point will be 39.22, or you can say if the value of x is 39.22, the area will be equal to 45%. Next part, find the value of x when the area above 13%. And you know that for above, we subtract from 1 in probability. Same as if the area in percentage is above 13%, so below will be transform this notation greater than equal to into less than equal to. If above or equal to 13%, below will be equal to 87% because the total area is the 100%. Okay, so if the above area 13%, from 87 to right hand side 13% area, so below will be equal to 87%, because in table the value of the below area is given, above is not given. The above probability is always equal to 1, in percentage will be equal to 100%. So first transform this 13% above only for above area. In this we are using same as below 45%, but in this we will transform greater than equal to into below 87%. 87% means 0.87. Now then we will find the value of z with the help of 0.87. This is the probability. Its value is the 1.13. So given on page number 9, 0.87, find in this area, same table. This is the nearest value, 0.87076. So corresponding value of z is 1.13. 1.13. Now substitute the value of z, mu and sigma. Simplify, you will obtain 46.78. So at this point, value of x will be equal to 46.78, or you can say if the area is above 13%. Above, the question is find the area above 13%, because both are same. Above 13% or below 87%, the point will be same. Okay, but according to the question, the above area will be 13%, the value will be equal to 46.78. Okay. Now next slide represent the tables. This table is given in your book, page number 480, 80 for normal distribution. This is the first page given in your book. This is the second page, third page, and this is the fourth page. But in your book, all 4 pages given in one page in small font size. Now question for homework, solve the question number 2, A, B, C and D parts. There are 5 parts, A, B, C, D, E, but E is different from the first question. Question number 2, A, B, C, D part is the same as this question, question number 1. And solve the question number 4 and 5, page number 197 and 198. Okay, Allah Hafiz.